Santa. You give him big smile. Say hi, Santa Claus. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to a brand new vlog. I hope you're all having an amazing day so far. Let me know straight away in the comments right here. What are you up to today? What are you doing? So today started off very, very early for me. Liam woke up at like 5:15 and I'm like, all right. So I go in there and by the time I got back out, laid back down, I was like, right, I am wide awake. So why not just get up, get myself dressed and ready for the day, do my makeup, do my hair, and that way I can be ahead of the game and ready to go for the day. So that's what I did, guys. I got up at like 5:15 in the morning, 5:30, and I have been up ever since. The only problem with that is I'm on my third cup of coffee and it's not noon. So that's kind of the only downside. But I am dressed, I am ready. Guys, I straightened my hair. It's getting so long. What has happened? I don't know, but I'm obsessed. I am loving it, which, by the way, let's talk about today's sponsor, which is Whey. You guys know that I am obsessed with Whey. Do excuse, this one's from the shower. That's kind of gross. I had a hair on it. They have so many amazing products, quite a wide range. This is one of their best-selling products. I have 3 of their best-selling products that would make the best gift for Christmas this year. So their detox shampoo. If you use a ton of hairspray, if you use a ton of dry shampoo or product in your hair, or you just want like a really deep clean once a week and you don't use product, but you want that deep clean on the scalp, the detox shampoo is a winner. They also have other shampoos and conditioners for like all types of hair, whether you have thin hair, wavy hair, curly hair, thicker hair. They have shampoos and conditioners for different hair needs. Now let's move on to their leave-in conditioner. This is a spray. Amazing. So this is a multitasking leave-in mist that works all day to smooth, soften, and detangle hair. This is what I used when I got out of the shower on my hair. Anytime I shower, every single time, I always use this. So you can use their hair oil on damp or dry hair. So I'm gonna run a little bit through my ends. So this also is such a refreshing, feminine, very light floral scent that just smells so, so good. So you do 1 pump. The other thing is this is gonna last you guys a very long time. So I literally just, you know, the pump, I rub my hands together and then I lightly brush this through my hair. Oh my God, the floral scent. It's like gardenia. I don't know, it's just so good. I think that is actually one of the keynotes in it. But it just leaves your hair so soft and shiny and beautiful. And speaking of shiny and beautiful, they have a new gloss. I have yet to try it, but I have heard it is amazing. If you have tried Whey's gloss, let me know in the comments below. And they also have a perfume. So I am dying to try those too. So we're gonna have to give those a try. But if you have tried them before me, let me know how they are. I'm sure they're incredible. The gloss is super intriguing. It's supposed to give you like that perfect holiday blowout, like smooth hair. So yeah, if you want to treat yourself this holiday season, this Christmas, and get yourself some amazing hair items, 10 out of 10 recommend. I would say, it's so hard. I would say my favorite 2 products are these 2. The detox shampoo, like I said, I use once a week, and this I use every single time I get out of the shower. I don't want to make a claim here, but I just feel like it's adding such healthiness to like the length and the shine of my hair. I don't know, guys. It just seems to have grown like a weed as of lately. And I use this every time I get out of the shower, so I don't know. They have given me a code to share with you guys. Everything will be linked in the description box below if you would like to treat yourself this Christmas or treat somebody very special in your life, go all out this holiday with Way. Go to theway.com/Mindy Minx and enter promo code Mindy Minx to get 15% off site-wide. That's 15% off your order at THEOUAI.com/Mindy Minx. And Way, thank you so much for sponsoring this portion of today's video. While we sit here and relax, I'm waiting for little man to fall asleep. I put him down for his nap. I have his monitor right here and he is walking about his crib. He's doing that thing where he's like not for it. Larry is off at baseball. So I figured now would be like the best time to be able to sit down, catch up, talk to you guys and see how you're all doing. So first things first, let's talk about books. You guys know that I am reading Fourth Wing. I am more than halfway through that book and I haven't picked it up since the last vlog that me and Larry sat here in this spot and talked about all things books, what we're reading and like how much fun it is. And I have not picked up the book since because I went on a little girls' lunch with some friends and we all decided that we were gonna pick up a book and do like a little book club and read it together. So I don't know if I've mentioned this here, if it was only on Instagram that I mentioned it. So if you're looking for a book to read this December, here it is. If you have not read it yet, it's a very popular book, but it's called Lessons in Chemistry by Bonnie Garmus. Garmus? And this is such a good book. I was apprehensive. I was so into my dragon book. I'm like, guys, I cannot. But they talked me into it and I'm like, fine, you know, because we got a text. We're in this group text. My mom's also in the book club. And one of the girls in the club was like, I'm on page 75. And I'm like, oh, I haven't even started it. And I started panicking. And then I was like, right, I need to just jump in and read it. And I read up to page like 100 and something. I'm on page, what page am I on? 109, and it is so good. I was blown away by like how good it was. I was like, oh, I'm not really gonna like it. I don't know what it like, if it's the right cover or what it was, and I was like, oh, it just is not my vibe. Because I'm like your dragons and Game of Thrones and Harry Potter and like actors and actresses writing books kind of girl, and I just wasn't sure I would like this, and I really like this. There are some trigger warnings in this book though. Some things going on in this book. So definitely do some research before you pick it up, but it is a really good read. One of those page turners that I have to keep reading. I have to know what's going to happen next. So if you have read it, let me know. How have you liked it? And if you want to join reading with me, go ahead and pick it up. Follow me on Instagram. Let's chat about it. Or if you don't have Instagram, that's fine. We'll do YouTube and like let me know if you picked it up and if you're gonna read it. So that's the update in the book world. And then besides that, we still have to finish decorating. I haven't done that yet. I still know nothing about, oh yay, he's laying down. And he just sat up. Like, can they hear from this? Like, I swear they know. They know. Toddlers just know. Also, I don't know when. I mean, I've been seeing it happen, but Liam has really morphed into a toddler. I mean, he literally looks like a little boy now, and I'm like, what is happening? It's happening so fast. He is so sweet and so cute. I mean, all moms say that about their children, I'm sure. But yeah, he's just the sweetest little blessing in the world, guys, and I'm so thankful for him. Anyways, I'm getting emotional. I think my next round of period or something, it must be coming. I was thinking about coloring my hair with box dye, and I actually bought it, and then I straightened my hair and wore it down, and I really like the color of it, and I'm like, no, don't touch it. I used to, when I lived in Ohio, I always colored my hair, I think it's called mahogany brown, or like a dark mahogany brown, or anyways, the camera died, I switched the battery, but it was called a deep mahogany brown or something like that, and I loved it. But I didn't want too much red in my hair because I draw red anyways, because I have a red undertone, and then like I have this blondish running through here, and I'm like, if I have red in my hair, it's gonna grab that and I'm gonna have like orange red hair. So I found this really pretty color. It's called light mahogany brown, and I was thinking about it, and then I backpedaled, and now I'm not sure. So when I'm ready, I'll do it, but I'm not ready. I thought I was gonna be ready this week, and now I'm not. Anyway, side roll about the hair. I do need to show you guys a couple of things that I picked up at Universal Studios as well, which was such a fun day. Have you guys ever, and I started Googling it on Velocicoaster, sometimes, and it happened to me when I lived in Ohio. There's an amusement park called Cedar Point, obsessed. And on the Millennium Force, I would always see like stars. And I'm like, what is happening? I don't black out. I can still, actually, you know what? I did a little bit on the Millennium Force, but like where I couldn't see for a few seconds, everything got black. But when I rode Velocicoaster in the very back this last time we went, which is a whole nother level, guys. I always request the front seat for that one because there's a lot of twists and turns like that. And I don't know, I do better with it because I do get prone to nausea and like all that stuff. It's just better in the front seat because I can see where I'm going. The back seat is a whole nother game. That is a vicious freaking velociraptor coaster, that is. It whipped you, it pulled you. We were coming up to the top of the hill. We didn't even experience a normal like down the hill. No. You got thrown, yanked, pulled over the top of the hill, okay? There was no like, it was just, you felt it. You were like, oh my God, it's pulling us over the top. It was wild. Which, where was I even going with that whole story about Velocicoaster? Oh, my stars. I started seeing stars and I'm like, oh my God. And then when I got off, holy crap. Actually, when the ride stopped, I realized my head is actually literally pounding. I ended up having a throbbing, pounding migraine within minutes of coming off of that. And I'm like, what just happened? Like, obviously you're on a roller coaster and you're like, you're going. But guys, has anybody ever seen stars on a roller coaster? What is that? Like, what is that? Is that like lack of oxygen to the brain for a little bit? Like, is it the G-force? Like, what is happening? Let me know. I cannot be the only one that experiences that on a ride. But I was like my mom said, she was like, absolutely never again. And then for me, it's like, I can only do it in the front. Never again will I ride the ride if it's not in the front. But it was still the best day ever. It was really crowded too, which I'm not surprised because it's the holiday season. Actually, it wasn't so bad in the earlier part of the day, but by the end of the day, we did not even see the Hogwarts light show. We got to a certain point, and you probably saw it in the vlog. We were in Hogsmeade at the end of the night, and we got to a point and we just stopped. It was so, there was so much crowd. You couldn't walk through. You couldn't get up there. I'm like, okay. And I know the process, like you have to wait and then they like usher you through this way as they're ushering people out, but it was like a whole herd and I'm like, we're not moving, we're not getting anywhere. So we just kind of decided to make our way out and trek home. But it was so nice to have a girls' day with my mom. Like, I can't tell you the last time I've done something with just my mom. It has to have been pre-Liam. And it was so nice. It's so nice. Like, I highly recommend, guys, go out with your mamas or, you know, your dad. Have a daughter-dad day or a daughter-mom day, whatever it is, or a sister day, like whatever you guys want to have. Like, take that time, set it aside, and do it. Because you know what? Not to get sappy and weird and deep on you, but one day, I don't know. I don't know if this has to do with my embryo journey and losing the embryo. You know what? Let me have a heart-to-heart with you guys really quick. Because I'm like, I haven't told anybody except for one person I talked to about this with. And she is going through a similar journey to what I am. She went through very much the similar situation. And I was sitting there on Thanksgiving and I was fine because I was so busy. I was doing the turkey. I was taking care of Liam. I was getting Thanksgiving ready, preparing for the family coming over. And I allowed myself to take a little break where I sat out on the lanai. It was nice and chilly. I was having some coffee and I started to get extremely upset and extremely emotional. And I'm like, what is actually happening? Like, what is happening? And it hit me and I'm like, I should be pregnant right now. And I'm not. Like, and it just was this whole thing that I didn't see coming and I didn't expect it to hit in waves. And I think that's part of like grieving and just going through that process of loss. And I was like, where is this coming from? And like Larry was there and I didn't want to bring it up. Not that I feel like I can't bring it up. Not that he wouldn't listen, because he absolutely would, but because I didn't want to. I knew that if I talked about it out loud, I would lose it. You know what I mean? And two, I didn't want to upset him. And it was like this whole thing. So this is actually the first time that I am talking about it with anybody besides my friend that I messaged that is going through it too. But I feel compelled to talk to you guys about it too, because I know that so many of us go through that. and you go through it kind of silently or quietly. I mean, even I did. You know, I brought it up to my friend and I tried to like bury those feelings, and it was good to like let them out. But also, I will say, overall, with the situation, with the embryo transfer and it not being successful and everything, I am doing okay. I feel like I have come to peace and come to terms with it. It's just, what can you do? You know, I'm sitting here and I'm like, I can't change it. I can't go back. I can't do anything differently. I did the best that I could. And you just kind of, you gotta time, you know, time heals wounds, they say. So, but that doesn't mean that things don't creep up when you don't expect them, or you see, you know, I saw so many little ones at the Universal, so many infants, teeny tiny little babies. And every time I saw one, I was like, oh, like my heart dropped, like, but melted. You know what I mean? I was like, oh my gosh. Anyways, sorry to pull you guys right down into the emotional feels of my life at the moment, but I also hope that it has touched somebody, even if there's only one person that's watching that may be going through a similar thing. I hope that in me sharing that's helpful to you. Liam's refusing his nap. I'm gonna go right back, guys. He's in there going, ah, 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 ah. You got the Grinch hat? Wow. Can we just take a minute and look at these Christmassy vibes though? Lawrence.
Yes.
Tell them what you just told me.
So today was the debut of the Grinch hat.
Yeah.
Picked this up at Cracker Barrel of all places.
Mm-hmm.
And it went over real well. And they started calling me Six Eyes.
Just
2, 4, 6.
In the cutest way ever.
Yeah.
6 eyes.
Six
Oh my
eyes.
gosh. I love the hat. It is the best. It adds a bit of happiness, you know.
And they like the
foof.
The little foof of green hair.
Yeah. It reminds me of a troll.
They wanted to know if I made this hat, and I said no, I didn't make the hat. So,
I like it. It's very cute. And how'd you do?
I went 3 for 3. I had 2 singles and a triple.
Good job, honey.
Thanks.
He's the man.
I played third base and first base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good work.
Thanks.
Guys, for the life of me, I could not find the chocolate Christmas advent calendar. And I really wanted to do it. I'm looking all over the place, and I did that thing where I set it on top of the fridge because I bought it early, and I'm like, right, I don't want it just sitting out. So I put it up on the fridge. And then I thought I had moved it and put it somewhere else because I didn't want it sitting on top of the fridge. And I just tore apart the house looking for it, and all the cabinets couldn't find it. I'm like, babe, you gotta help me out. I can't find it. He finds it. It's on top of the fridge, but it fell flat. So I guess I never actually moved it. And it was laying under the crock pot, but we have the calendar. So I need to take it out of its plastic. And I figured we would do a couple days together. So today is the 6th as I am filming this video. So we have 6 days of chocolate to eat, Larry.
Is it a Lindor calendar?
It's Lind, Lind,
Lind?
L-I-N-D-T.
I'm not familiar with them. Sorry, Lind, for misidentifying.
I am very familiar with Lind chocolates. I'm gonna save little man a piece. I wonder if he'll like chocolate. He's not really had sweets like that. I do fruit, lots of fruit, but he's had ice cream at Nana and Grandpa's, a little bit of ice cream, but he's never had like a piece of chocolate. I tried to give him a piece of a sugar cookie and he spits it out.
But he did like those butter cookies.
Yes, he did, like the butter cookie. What are those called? Vanilla wafers. He likes those.
Oh no, it was the butter cookie.
Come closer. But they're like baby butter cookies, so they're not as like traditional as the butter cookie, aren't they? They're like not as sweet and sugary.
I don't know.
Maybe that's what it is. I don't know if he likes super sweet, so we'll have to, you know. This is just, does this not bring back the Vlogmas energy?
It does. Trying to find the one you're looking for.
Door number 1. Ready?
Yeah.
You want to open it?
I don't care.
Go ahead.
Okay. I thought that was a pineapple. It's a pine cone.
Oh, you got a little egg. You get it out. Did we do this calendar last year?
I didn't like it.
Here, let me just.
Spin, chocolate, spin.
All right, so we got door number 1.
It's a little baseball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Door number 2.
Door number 2. Kind of like Let's Make a Deal.
Oh my gosh, doesn't it look like a piece of butter?
It does.
Premium chocolate.
Ooh.
It just looks smooth and creamy, doesn't it?
It does.
We need to cheers.
I haven't opened mine yet.
This also reminds me of Vlogmas. Me waiting for you
Yeah.
to open your chocolate. Cheers.
Cheers.
Let me know if there's anything in your bowl.
That's why I had to have surgery.
Oh my god, I started sweating and crying. That was freaking funny. I went there. And then you went there. Because you got my humor. Yeah. Anyway.
She's out of control. She hasn't even had the chocolate.
See what Vlogmas vibes does to me? But I'm not doing Vlogmas. I can't call it that.
Vlogmas.
I know. Guys, we have to talk about that. Here's door number 3.
Oh. It's probably the same as I had at door number 1,
And door number 4.
but a different wrapper.
I got a ball too. Yeah, Vlogmas. Okay, so I said the year before, I was like, I was like, I don't want to put the pressure on myself to do it because Liam at the time was 4 months old. And then I ended up doing it for the most part. I think I missed like 2 days, but I never really committed to saying that I was doing it just in case I did miss a couple of days. And then this year I'm like, Liam is a toddler. And I was like, I don't want to miss things. Like, I want to be really present with Christmas season and Liam this year. Not that I wasn't last year, but newborns or 4-month-olds, like they take a lot more naps, they sleep a lot more, and it's just a lot easier.
Yours was dented.
I know, I noticed that. And with Liam at the age that he's at right now, he's in that toddler phase, so he's very aware of like how we're spending our time. And I don't want to be glued to like my laptop and like the camera in front of him. Like I want to be present, fully present. No, don't get me wrong, I totally miss Vlogmas. I woke up on December 1st, the video of us decorating, and it felt so Vlogmasy. I was like, it just felt like routine. And I definitely miss it. I definitely miss spending that time with you guys. But I just feel like right now with life right now, with Liam's age, is just not the best, like... Does that make sense? Like, do you guys understand? Do you understand?
I do.
Like, I don't want to take away those moments from him. And us, really. You know, you don't get this time back. And editing takes hours. Pre-Liam, it was no problem at all. Toddler phase, totally different ballgame, but I hope you guys understand. Trust me, I missed you. I miss Vlogmas. I miss the Vlogmas vibes. Like, doing this calendar, it takes me right back.
Plus, we had that little house with all the doors that we used to put notes in and make like a scavenger hunt out of it. I miss that.
Yeah, gosh. Well, let us know in the comments below what your favorite Vlogmas memory was in past videos.
That's right.
Like what your favorite Vlogmas video is, or even that, you know? What are we on, day 5? No, I like them open so we know what's happening.
Oh my.
Another ball.
Another ball.
I don't know if I can have another piece. I'm like...
Why did Cinderella get kicked off the softball team?
Because she was late for the ball?
Nope.
Why did Cinderella get kicked off the baseball team? Ooh, here, you should have this one. You haven't had one of these.
Oh. You have this one.
I don't know. I should have saved the last one to open on Instagram. I have to put that back. Oh. Why? I don't know why.
She kept running away from the ball.
Oh. It's a good one.
Mm.
Well, that's not. Oh, you're still on that one. Well, that's because I took the other one back.
She took it back.
All right. I should do this Instagram story. I'm making lunch / dinner because there's going to be plenty of leftovers. So I'm doing another one of those frozen bag. I'll show you. One of these, the Bertolli chicken Florentine and anyways, this is what I'm making. And then again, I talked about this the last time I made one of these, but I always add more veggies to it just to give it more life. You can add so many things to these frozen meals. But we're gonna do some asparagus spears. So I'm gonna cook this for lunch and then we'll have it again for dinner for leftovers. Yeah, he's cutting through the open and then he runs through. Yeah. Just breaking the asparagus into like bite-size pieces. It's so cold. Gosh, my hands. Oh. Liam? Yeah. What'd he do? He's got 6 Okay, this is very unflattering on the hands. Oh my gosh. I could not work with ice or cold anymore. Yeah, oh, that was high pitched. Oh my God, I can't do it. That's good enough. Liam's new obsession. He can open the entertainment cabinet, so we're gonna put some locks on there. Although there's really nothing bad in them, especially the one side we just have like games and DVDs and stuff like that. Larry just pulled out 50 Shades. He's like, well, that's not for you to watch, Liam. Definitely not, little man. What does he have in his hand?
He's got The Greatest Showman.
The Greatest Showman? That's a good one. Wow! It's a great show, Liam. Here's our pasta, topped with some Parmesan, and then I'm gonna drizzle it with some lemon. All right, guys, I'm gonna end this one here. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me for the day. I hope you all have an amazing day, evening, whatever time it is that you are watching, and I'll see you guys again in the next one. Bye! This is weird. That should be good. Oof. You join me in the bedroom where I casually sit all the time. That is the weirdest intro ever. Shampoo and conditioner. I just whacked myself in the face with it. That was great. Oh, my battery's dying. That's not a good start. Please let me know in the comments back here if you can see a flickering. I can see it in the viewfinder, but I don't know if it's actually just the camera in the viewfinder or if it's actually happening. Like occasionally there's flickering going on.